So today we're going to be talking about this STR Super Saiyan Goku from September of 2017. If I remember correctly, he comes out almost like basically 2 weeks after STR Ultimate Gohan comes out. Let me see. Is there anything worth talking about in this SSR? Does he get his awakening years later for me to warrant me talking about this guy? Yes, he does. He comes out March 1st of 2016, and he gets his awakening September 14th of 2017. God. Okay. So, his SSR, while Google Chrome waits to load, go ahead Google Chrome, take your time. It's okay. I got all night. Thank you, Google Chrome. So, with that being said, let's talk about this SSR version of the STR Super Saiyan Goku. Now, he comes out during the Leader Skill slash Dokkan event meta. And how is he looking for this meta? I mean, does he have the secondary leader skill? Could you use him as a friend lead? Yo, because with this HP and attack, it's more so for the attack. Um, if you didn't pull any of the top leader skills at the time, this might be a pretty solid leader skill because it's for multiple typings, and B, you're getting that attack percentage. And attack percentages back then were obviously quite strong, and they were better than flat attack boost, that being like 5,000 attack at the start of turn. And the percentage just easily trumps that because of course percentages are better than flat number boost. So I would probably say his leader skill back at the time was usable, considering the fact that he is leading 3 separate typing and he does have a attack percentage in it. So it's usable. And his super attack, that being the Angry Kamehameha, just supreme damage, nothing special at all. And he just survives KO attacks when HP is 30% or more. So could he be useful? This is a bit of a speculation because I did not do any prior research for this guy's SSR. I'm just making very stark assumptions on what possibly could be used for this guy back in March of 2016. Dokkan events were killing you back then. So could this guy warrant a spot on a team for you to activate this ability? Because the only reason you're running this guy is him as either as a leader skill or as a friend leader, because he doesn't get that, he gives that attack boost. Or you can go ahead and just run him for survive KO attacks. I feel like running him for a leader skill is probably more valuable than this. Yeah, I'd probably say so. Absolutely. And his link set and his categories, I'm not going to read them. He's on a lot of categories. But back then, he was on no category because obviously March of 2016, you guys already know categories weren't introduced till the Worldwide Now celebration of 2017. So with that being said, not really all the craziest card for back then. All he really brought to the table was his leader skill. Surviving KO attacks, I mean, I guess this was just a cool little nifty mechanic to run back then, but that was really it. Yeah, this is my assumption, just for his leader skill. Yeah, looks like he has just a solid leader skill for at the time, if you didn't get any of the powerful leader skills back in March of 2016. So anyways, we get on to his post-awakening, which is almost a year plus later, or just less than a year plus later. So, for this Goku, he does have a buffed up leader skill. He finally gets something for his super attack, as well as him starting out with a percentage attack buff. So his new leader skill is now AGL, Tech, and STR types 2 key and 40% the stats. And his super attack, of course, still being the Angry Kamehameha, he went from just only doing supreme damage to now getting 50% attack for 1 turn, and he has 90% attack at the start of the turn. And he survives KO attacks when HP is 20% or more. So still, we're technically still in like the leader skill slash Dokkan event meta, because of course Battle Road doesn't come out till around, I think it was October. It's like the end of October, like October 28th, 29th, I think it was the 28th. Or was it 27th? It was somewhere around the end of October, just to throw it out there. But yeah. Could you warrant running him on STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku's team? Probably not. Yeah, I would argue there's probably better options to run over this guy. Absolutely. Yeah, there was probably better options to run over him. Could you use his leader skill back then? Granted, no. I mean, yes, but no, because they were just like better leader skills. And do keep in mind, at the time, the 120% leader skills were coming out in 2017. So yeah, probably not. I mean, as a last ditch option for a leader skill, I don't know why I keep highlighting my page like that, but don't mind it, guys. As a last ditch option to run back then, I would probably say go right ahead because he is giving key and stats. But I mean, the 120% leader skills were out. And I mean, Global at the time did already go through the 2nd year anniversary, and yeah, they get this guy's awakening February of 2018. So absolutely, you're not running this guy's leader skill back then. Yeah, probably not. Just like as a last ditch option for a leader skill. So what is he doing at the time? I mean, I'm going to assume he's just a hard hitter, which was still something that was relevant back then. 90% attack at the start of turn and 50% attack 1 turn. He's hitting hard. Yeah, he's getting a pretty solid attack stat. Could you run him a double STR Super Saiyan 4 led leader skill and he'll do some damage? Absolutely. But is he worth running on the team? Probably not. I mean, could you still use his mechanic? You probably still could use his mechanic back then, but he was just a card that was a latch dish like leader skill. Going to go off with assumption, by the way. We're going off with assumption that you have STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku or any like other better STR leader skill to run over this guy. He was a last-ditch leader, and that just did damage. Yeah, had a nifty, cool mechanic. Could be used, but hey, neither here or there for that. So, that's about it for him in his during the leader skill / Dokkan meta, or you could just say category leader skill meta because we are just not getting categories at the time. And Planet Namek Saga does not get a category leader till when? Let me just see who the leaders are, just real quick. You. And you come out. Let me make a guess. 2019? I might be wrong. Oh, I was right. Woo! That was a guess. I swear. Because the only reason I thought about that is because this guy stacks defense in his post transformation. And he comes out. He comes out before. No, he comes out after the Legendary Goku event. Yeah. Actually, he comes out within the same month because March 31st of 2019. Yeah. And of course, March 9th of 2019, the Legendary Goku event does come out. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so there's literally no leader skill that this guy's on when he gets his Dokkan Awakening. Yeah, well, no. No, because, what's that? I think that's Golden Week of 2018. We get the first Pure Saiyans leader. I think it was Golden. Was it Golden Week? Didn't Jiren come out during Golden Week with EB, if I remember correctly? It was you, of course. That was the first Pure Saiyans lead. I'm very certain that it was EB, and he came out Golden Week of 2018, right? We just got to go ahead and put this on screen. This guy came out Golden Week, right? Please. Please, Google, please. But yeah, with that being said, we can move on over to his post EZA. Now, I will be honest with you guys, I have not had too much usage with his post EZA. I've used Nail a little bit. I've used who else? As of recently, of course. As of recently, I've used Nail. I did use the EZA, the Super EZA, excuse me, Full Power Frieza, and I got to use this guy like once. So off of that experience, it's like he survived the KO attack, and then he just exploded. Yeah, he pretty much exploded. It was either him that exploded or the ally that exploded, because I was playing late at night the other day for just using this guy. We're gonna have to run it back and use him again. I do see, what's that? Is that guaranteed dodge? Like I got guaranteed dodge over there? That was most likely the ally that turned into mush. So yeah, that is Golden Week. April of 2018. Just gonna go. Oh, let me see something. That's Golden Week, right? Pretty certain it's April. Just double checking, guys, because I gotta have some confirmation. He came out April 26th of 2018. Yes, he did come out during Gold Week. Okay, all right, just had to be completely sure. Anyways, let's talk about this guy. So, post EZA, AGL, Tech, and STR 3 key and 90% stats, and his super attack, that being Angry Kamehameha, extreme, 100% attack for 1 turn. And he starts out with 3 key and 200% attack and defense at the start of turn, and he survives KO attacks up to once within a turn, which is obviously nice. So you don't have to be at any specific HP threshold, you just survive KO attacks just outright. If HP is 59% or less when receiving an attack, he gets an additional 200% attack and defense, and he's also feathered against all types starting from that turn, which is obviously very nice. And if HP is 20% or less when receiving an attack, he gets guaranteed dodge within a turn once only, and he also gets an additional 100% attack and defense and launches an additional super attack starting from the turn. No, just starting from that turn. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Then who exploded on that turn last night? It wasn't him. It had to be the ally. Someone got blown back. I think Goku, when I was using him the other day, he survived the attack, and then the ally in the third slot exploded. Someone, either he got cooked or someone in the third slot got cooked when I was using him yesterday. And he recovers 59% HP if HP is 20% or less at the end of the turn once only, which is obviously nice. It's only once only, but even if then, that is still something that gets him back above the HP threshold. So, HP recovery, he gets stats, guaranteed dodge, additional stats. Yeah. He looks, I think I might have been too hard on him. Yeah. Because I remember seeing his details when it first dropped on paper, and I thought he was just complete dog water. But, see, I gotta use him a little bit more, bro. So, what's good about this Goku, of course, being able to survive attacks up within the same turn is obviously nice. Gets a high amount of stats, too. 200% attack is over here, as well as effective against all types. And he gets that guaranteed dodge within the same turn once only. Yeah, Goku is... I gotta use him a little bit more. But going based off of what he looks like on paper, I thought he was just so bad. Yeah. I do like the fact that he does get that guaranteed dodge, as well as that guaranteed super and 100% attack and defense. And, of course, he recovers at HP once within a turn. He's looking alright. Yeah, and his link set is Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Sea Fighters, Prepare for Battle, and Shine Limit. This card definitely seems like the kind of card that will perform better when used in-game rather than seeing them on paper. And I will, of course, be transparent. I've used them literally like maybe not even twice, but just like one time. That was the other day. Yeah, I do got to give this guy more usage. But that's going to pretty much be about it for this guy. And once he does get those stats off, he's going to be hitting absurdly hard. And him being able to survive KO attacks is definitely something that could be valuable. But even if the boss is doing too much damage on normal attacks, of course, this character will explode. And he only does get that guaranteed dodge once only within a turn. And after that, it's pretty much just 100% attack defense and a guaranteed super starting from that turn. So yeah, I do like the fact that he gets that guaranteed dodge. That's pretty much that, as well as the additional stats and super attack. This guy's not really too much to talk about. Is he better than the Nail? For me using Nail, I do like Nail better. I do like Nail better. But I gotta use this guy a little bit more. We're gonna use him today. But that's gonna be about it. What 200% skills is this character on? He's on 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 200% leader skills. And his best looking partners is this old Easy A Gohan, as well as this AGL Gohan with no Easy A. Yeah, this is just a bunch of Gokus and Gohans. Yeah, pretty much. That's all. You're not running next to any of these guys, are you? Hell no. Absolutely not. None of these guys are getting a chance to be ran next to inside meta content. Absolutely not. And what do they get with each other? 5 key, 45% attack, 10% defense, and a 10% defensive debuff to enemy. That's gonna be all for this Goku. Okay. Yeah. And he's on just a plethora of categories. I'm not even gonna attempt reading that. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching. You guys are the best. I do gotta use this guy a little bit more. He survives KO attacks, and if your HP is 20% or less when receiving an attack, he gets a guaranteed dodge for the rest of the turn. And then he gets the stats and additional super attack. Okay, yeah, we gotta use this guy a little bit more. Or maybe, this guy probably did get cooked yesterday for me. Yeah. I'm gonna have to use him in Goku and Frieza again, not Golden Frieza. I appreciate you guys watching. You guys are the best. I'll catch you guys next time. I absolutely love you all. Peace.